What's going on, everyone? I have a brand new movie review for you guys today, and today I'm discussing Red Joan. It is the story of a Joan Stanley who was exposed as the KGB's longest-serving British spy. Now, this film stars Judi, Dench, Sophie Cookinson, and this film, it's a spy thriller. I was somewhat looking forward to this movie from the trailer. I like these true stories. I like these weird, different types of takes on the spy genre. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed. The film actually lacks a lot of aspects to it, and it actually feels like it's not totally clicking completely well. I mean, there's not a lot to admire about this film. I would go as far as say there's a lot of great performances in here. When you look at Sophie Cookinson as the young version of Joan, she is phenomenal in here. And Judi Dench does do a good job as the older version of Joan Stanley. I wish we would have actually had more of her. And I think there was a lot of aspects of this film that there could have been implanted. For only an hour and 40 minutes, it is a little short for all the stuff that it's trying to appeal to. It does have a slower burn of a feel to it. And I don't mind the slow feel at times because it does work and it does get us into the setting and the story that's happening, but again, I do think that they could have easily elevated a lot of different sequences within the movie. In fact, one of the things that I think they could have developed more into this film is I think this movie should have been more for a mini-series. I think if you would have put this in mini-series, say on an HBO, a Netflix, a PBS, whatever you say, whatever network you watch, it could have gone on there. It could have worked a little bit longer because then you could have at least developed these characters and developed these characters in a better type of manner. Because don't get me wrong, they do develop these characters to a certain extent, but I wanted more from certain elements. Some of the romance elements in here that I think that could have been touched on even better. And the different parallels that they go between the younger and the older Joan. A lot of different elements that they could have played around with there in a longer mini-series, and I think that's kind of what this film was missing an aspect of, was that development that I really needed. Even though it does have a slower pace and it won't appeal to a younger audience, I did admire a lot of things about it. I liked the setting, I liked the score, I even liked the performances in here, but overall the whole story feels a little bit half-cooked and I could have used a little bit more of it. I'd say this, I think if you were looking forward to this film, you will find enough to admire that you won't walk out disappointed, but I think there will be some who think that this film, just like me, could have used a little bit more of a touch-up or even a more stylistic thing to it. Missing a lot, and that's something that I can truly say, but overall, I'm gonna have to give Red Joan a C-. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this film. Did you guys see it? Did you like it? Are you looking forward to this movie? I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. What's your favorite moment in the film? That's what the comment section is for, and I can't wait to hear what your guys' thoughts on this one are. As of course, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and also check out Sandwich on Films down below for all sorts of advanced movie screenings. Guys, until next time, stay classy.